Hey everyone, SweetJohnnyCage here, back with another guide for Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. This time I'm going to show you how to take down old dragons of the tree, as well as the divine dragon, which is the boss that comes immediately after. So, old dragons of the tree, very easy. I don't even worry about the poison, only because I have the latent ability that allows me to recover health whenever I perform a death blow, so the poison's sort of meaningless. Once these trees come up after you defeat a bunch of these little dragons, jump off one, put your sword into one of the dragons, and then when you do a diving death blow, you will attach it to your sword and kill everything else around you. So, yeah, that's sort of what you want to do. Keep in mind that the white ones are the only ones that will deplete the boss health bar. The black ones that come up later, they will not, so just keep that in mind. And you're going to see some evidence of that here. So black one comes up. I only have to kill one more, but all I can get are black ones, and the game just didn't want to give me a white one. Anyway, so all you gotta do is jump up on the tree, like I said. It took me a minute to figure out, but I think it's pretty cool. But yeah, even doing this with the black ones won't do anything for you. You have to wait for a white one. And the last white one's over there, so we're gonna go ahead and kill it. Great. So, once you deplete the boss health bar and kill all these little guys, the dragon from Dragon Ball Z, whose name I can't remember, it's funny, I can't remember that. He comes out of the Sakura Blossom in the background. So this is the Divine Dragon, and this is one of the coolest fights in video games. It's not too hard, but it is really cool. So you want to move back and forth and avoid these big slashes with his sword, and then hop up on the tree that is flashing with lightning. And then once you're in the air, get struck by lightning, and then press R1 or right bumper, whatever your sword button is on PC, and you will throw lightning at the boss. So you want to keep doing this. Find whichever tree is flashing with lightning, and then move over to that tree. And that's really it. You just got to rinse and repeat this. Avoid the really big slashes that the boss is throwing at you. It's easier said than done. It's easy to get hit by these things if you're not paying too close of attention. However, once the dragon's had enough of you, he will summon a gust of wind and send you packing. So then you got to do it all over again. You got to move. You got to try to get back to the tree, and just keep going. So yeah, that's sort of it. Once you get the lightning in your hands, that's really it. Now there is a sort of like a second phase of this fight that will appear in a minute. So we'll hit the dragon a few more times with lightning. One thing I do want to point out to you, make sure that you are targeting the dragon when you have the lightning in your sword. The reason for this is because it does not home in on the dragon. It just sort of goes wherever you're pointing. So make sure you're targeting the dragon when you want to throw it. I missed a few times in a couple of attempts here. But yeah, so I think we only need to hit him 2 more times, and then we'll get to the second phase. Yeah, so this is the last hit of this phase now. So we're going to move over to this last tree. And then the second phase is a little interesting. It confused me for a bit, only because I didn't think it was very clear what was going on. I didn't know if these trees went away because now it was time to do something else to him, there was some other third mechanic or something. But there's not. So the trees disappear, and then what you have to do now is just avoid his attacks. That's it. You don't have to hit him. You don't have to get close to him. You can get right up to him, and he won't take any damage, but he can still attack you. His abilities now move on an arc, or a curve, or a slant, I should say. So be very aware of that. Make sure you jump over the slashes, his sweeping slashes, and just move back and forth for these. He does them, 4 or 5 in a row, and then he does this big one here that you cannot avoid. So just try to run from it if you can, or you can't block it, I should say. Just try to run from it whenever you can. Just run left to right, and you'll get it. Eventually, though, the trees will come back, and then it's time to deal damage one last time to him. So, yep, we're gonna get struck by lightning. We're gonna get our final lightning strike, and then we're gonna hit him with a big one. And then all you got to do, this may not seem super obvious, but you want to run up his sword and then deal the final death blow. Now, for those of you wondering, you are not actually killing this dragon. This dragon is eternal, so it cannot die. You're just getting its tears for the divine air. That's all you're doing. So yeah, once you do that, the dragon will send you away, and that's the end of the fight. All right, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. Do my best to help you out. If you're looking for more guides for Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, please subscribe to the channel so you get alerted when new ones go live. All right, I'm SweetJohnnyCage. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.